Having a little tree up all year long, I never really thought I'd be one of those people. But I have to say, it's been almost a year since I've had my little small Christmas tree from Kim Gravel up in my home, and I have decorated it for the different seasons and have really enjoyed it. Today, I'm going to be sprucing it up for early fall. The project today is going to be quick, budget friendly, and I'll show you some other examples of how I have decorated my little tree throughout the year. So I got this tree last Christmas. I did put it up for the holiday season, but then it just kind of grew on me. I decided to leave it up for January, and I put some different things on it for January. I don't know if I have a picture of that one, but I do remember decorating it for Valentine's Day. So that was really fun. I then also did an Easter tree, so I'll try to find some pictures of that as well. And now it's coming into the fall season, so I haven't got to decorate it for the fall season yet. So I'm excited to give it a little change up here now that it's turning to autumn. So a couple of features about this little tree that I love. First of all, it has a battery pack, so you don't have to put it anywhere where you need a plug. Also, it has a timer on it, which is great, but it also has tons of different functions. So for instance, you can do different things with the lights. So you can make the lights go in kind of a twinkle. You can have them be on, consistently. There's kind of a glowing one as well. And so there's lots of different functions that you can do. But let me show you the coolest part. So another thing I love about this little tree is that not only does it do the different twinkle effects, but you can also change it from a warm cast light to a cool cast light at the touch of a button. So let me show you that again. Here's the cool and there's the warm. So the warm definitely has more of a yellow tint to it, whereas the cool has more of a blue. So you can change it up throughout the year depending on what display you're doing. Or you can change it up on the daily depending on how you feel. For my fall display, I'm going to leave it on the warm lights. Let me go grab some of these kind of budget-friendly items to share with you that I'm going to be using today. So most everything I'm going to share with you today either came from Amazon or the Dollar Tree. I also wanted to show you this under here. This kind of white furry one did come from Amazon. And then guys, I just thrifted kind of a sparkly scarf. So it doesn't have to be expensive. Check your thrift stores, look for things you can use. I did get these little, this little banner. And I was thinking about using one of the pom-poms on the little tree here, or maybe both of them. Now this banner also says, I believe it just says fall, and it was kind of a twofer. You got both of these things. So this I'm thinking about for the flower stand, so I'm going to put that aside. And then these, I was thinking about using them kind of like garland in my little tree display. It comes on a very long string, so I think I might clip some of this, but they also have the little pom-poms all pushed together. So you could definitely like fan these out a little bit. In fact, I might spend a little bit of time and do that just so you get more length. That's probably what you're supposed to do. This is kind of nice because you can control how dense you're making your little pom-poms here. I want them pretty dense because I want a lot of color. And I also have multiples of these. So the nice thing about this little tree too, guys, is that the branches are really nice to work with. They're easy to bend. All right, well, I got all of my garland where I want it to be, and now I was going to share with you this box of ornaments I picked up. This is from Valerie Magdalene, and it's just an Amazon purchase. And they're really pretty though, so I'm going to go ahead and open these up and I'll share these with you. Now these are glass, I believe. But I'll have to double check. And so I'm going to put some of these on. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and get in there with some of my floral picks. So I snagged these bows at the dollar store, and I thought these were really cute. They have like a little tie on the back. So I have used bows in the past on this little tree, but I might save these for the flower stand. And let me show you some of the picks I got at the dollar store. So the first thing I grabbed at the dollar store were these picks. These are a beautiful plush velvet pumpkin. And I thought the quality of these was really nice. Now our Dollar Tree or Dollar General, I forget which one I went to, it is kind of going through a change right now. They're starting to carry more things. And these kind of remind me of the picks that Joann's used to have. I don't know. Tell me if I'm onto something. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and thread these throughout the tree. Go ahead and pull the tags off and then thread them throughout the tree and kind of have these poking out. Now, as I introduce fall into my home, I try to do so like a little bit at a time. So it's not like kind of all just kind of wham at you. And so I think this will be a nice, just kind of quiet, nod to the fall season coming without it being too loud, hopefully. So tell me in the comments if you have heard of Kim Gravel. She is a powerhouse. I am obsessed with her. I absolutely love her. She was on a show called Kim of Queens and then is now on QVC. She has an amazing podcast. So I am a huge fangirl of Kim Gravel. So shameless plug, Kim, Miss Kim, if you're watching, I hope you like how I'm styling your tree today. Whenever I'm in a bad mood, I put on my Kim Gravel podcast and it always cheers me up. All right, so I'm getting to the end of these. I still have like a couple holes, but I could fill those with some ornaments. Maybe I'll pop some blue kind of back in here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then I did get some leaves. I'm not sure about these yet. I don't know. I feel like this one is a better match. I don't like the yellows in this one. I also grabbed these. So look at these. These are more of a kind of a maroon color, and they kind of bring another color into this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I do kind of like that. I think the leaves, let's see, I only got two. And I definitely am leaning more towards this one. So I wish I had gotten a second one of this color, which is kind of like a lighter. See, I think that would have been pretty. But I can get in here and I could cut some of these. Let me see what these florals will do. All right, so I went ahead and used my florals. I cut apart these smaller, kind of more champagne colored leaves. They're reading more orange on the screen, but they're actually kind of a nice warm, I guess light orange. So I went ahead and cut those apart and put them around. And then I used those kind of burgundy florals as my topper on the tree. And I think it's looking really nice. So now I'm going to get in here with these ornaments and sort of place them around. So let me give you a better close-up of how this is looking. It's turning out really pretty. These are cute. I have to be a little careful because I'm pretty sure these are glass. Oh, nope, they're plastic. Look at that cutie. You know, the thing I love about this project too is that if you had like a small space, like an apartment living or just a small area, but you still love to decorate. I mean, this could be something that you do in a like memory care facility or retirement home or something where you still want to have that decor, that feeling, because I feel like decorating really can give you a warm feeling, right? It's nostalgic and it's just so much fun. But this is doing it in a small, like condensed way. Even if this is the only thing you had, like you don't have a big home anymore, you don't have the mantle or whatever for all the stockings, you could just do something like this. This is fun. So I think back to times where that would have been applicable in my life. All right, here's the little pomegranate and here's the little apple. Guys, I'm so excited for how this is turning out. Let me flip the camera around and give you a close-up. Look at how gorgeous this tree is. This video is not sponsored. I'm just going to go off about how much I love having a little tiny special Christmas tree up all year round. Yes, I'm one of those people now. If you like this video and you like decorating videos, go ahead and check this one out next. it's got a fun project for you. I do lots of crafty things and decorating here on my YouTube channel. Before you leave, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.